Okay, Gavin, so you are now live, and I've made Lester co-host and you host.
Okay,
Have a
thank
good day.
you. Thanks. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Donna, Hiroko, Michael.
Hi there.
How are you all? Hiroko, you're always
Good.
good with your backgrounds.
Sorry, I missed that.
This is actually a sunset on Hudson Valley,
In Hudson Valley. Nice.
50 miles north of New York City.
Nice. You've always got good backgrounds.
Just to cheer me up, you know.
There you go. That's right. Are you having good weather there today?
More or less acceptable for New York standard, you know.
It's acceptable. Okay. Good. Michael, where are you located?
Southwest Florida.
Southwest. Oh, I'm in Tampa. What city are you close to?
My daughter's in Tampa. I'm in Naples.
Naples. Okay. A little south of me. Good.
You get the bad weather, we don't.
Did you have bad weather yesterday?
Yeah, we had it for quite a little while with rain on and off, thunder and lightning, but the wind wasn't that bad.
That's good. Yeah. That was a little more weather than we've had lately. That little band we had go through here this past weekend.
Well, we were getting a bit dry, so it helps.
Yes, it did. Things have greened up a little bit. Hey, Judy Ann, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Your background shows you at the beach. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. Well, not today, but I took that photo in Southern California. Yeah.
Nice. Very good. Good. Where do you live now? Where are you today?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Okay, good. Well, good.
Nice and toasty here already.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 90 already. So,
yeah. That's what you get in the desert, right?
Yeah. A little early even for us, but we'll take it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Leona and Coco.
Hello.
How are you?
Quite well, thank you.
Good. Donna, Rosa, Mary Lou, welcome. All right, we'll get started here in a minute. Everybody know how to turn the camera on if they want to. I'd love to see your faces. Well, I don't think we'll have too big a class today, so it's always great to see you guys interact. I always say people have bad hair days, but we don't judge. We're just here to learn.
Oh, that's a good thought.
That's a good, right? Right, Coco? We're just here to learn.
We're just here to learn. That's it.
No judgment.
We're learners.
Okay, Rosa doesn't have a camera. Well, can't turn the camera on if there is no camera. So thanks for letting me know, Rosa. I understand. All right. Well, anybody, is this your first Get Set Up class? Anybody joining this for the first class ever? Or has everybody been doing Get Set Up? You're all veterans? Okay, good, good. I've had a couple of, I think Hiroko has been in my class. I'm not sure if anybody else. Coco, maybe you've been in a class with me before?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. Well, we call our teachers guides, Get Set Up guides. We've got a lot of great guides and a lot of great classes. You're welcome to take these classes as many times as you want. Sometimes there's a lot of information. What makes them unique is that they're live and you get a live instructor, and that makes it exciting for me because it's not boring. No two classes are ever the same, and being able to connect with you guys makes it fun as well. I don't know if you heard before. Let me share some of this. I am in. Is this? Make sure I'm hitting the right class with you guys. Can you see my slide there?
Yeah.
How to create a Facebook page. Is that what you guys signed up for this afternoon?
Right.
Good, good. Make sure we're covering the right stuff. I don't know if you heard me say I'm in Tampa. Love to help people learn, and we don't get endorsed or paid to use any of these programs, but if you would ever like to get a recording of this, you can email support@getsetup.io and it will send you a copy of it. But we're growing rapidly. We'd love for you to keep telling your friends about Get Set Up, and get more people on with us. All right, we're going to talk about how to create your own Facebook business page, how to customize it, and then connect with people as we jump in here. Do any of you have a Facebook page, business page now? No, nobody? All right. Does anybody know what the difference between a business page and a personal page is?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
don't.
All right. Do you all have Facebook pages? Are you on Facebook?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You got that. All right. So you've got that, and that's your personal page, right? That's just about you and your life and personal things there. So a business page is set up, designed just for a business. It could be a big business, a small business, a side business, anything that you do that you want to be a business. But on Facebook, there's also Facebook groups, right? There's groups of people, and those aren't pages, those are groups. Those are kind of collections of people, and you kind of join the group, and you're part of the group, and they share information in there. But a page is a little bit more as a place to send people to about that business, if you will. So it's never been easier to create your own business or little side jobs, and it's free to create a Facebook business page. So why not do it, right? So let me show you a couple examples. I've got two of them I want to show you. Let's see if I share a new page. Let's go to, I think this is it here. All right, if I go to this one, here's one. Can you see this guy? This is Diamond Candles. I have no idea who this is. This is just a Facebook business page. So they've got an image up here at the top, and then they've got a little logo with the kind of reddish D, and then their name, and then a little bit about the company, and then there's their posts over here. They have posts that they can put down over on the right side, and sometimes you can comment and sometimes you can't. Looks like I could go in here and I could type something if I wanted to, but this is about their products, their candles, and all of that. But it's basically a free web page that you could have people send people to. And they've set it up where you could like this page, so you'd be notified every time they have a new post. You can join their list. You can look at their photos. They've got a few things in there more that you can look at as well. And then this blue button here, they've set up as shop now, which takes you to their real website. They have another real website outside of Facebook. So that's one. That's a simple one. There's another one here, Idea Paint. This is a bigger company, but they're the ones that make paint that you can put on the wall that then turns into like dry erase board paint, the white, the white board paint that you can wipe on and wipe off. That's what that is. And so that's what they do. And so theirs takes you to their website also with that blue button, but they've got information about their company and some links and some phone numbers, and then their post over here. So it looks very similar to like a personal page, but it's set up specifically for a business of any size. It could be very small even that. Okay. Judy Ann says, is the shop now free and easy to set up? The shop part.
Where they hit shop now, and so that I'm guessing people actually can purchase something from that shop now.
Was it on the other one?
Yes.
This one. Okay.
So,
yeah, let's see what happens. We click it. I think it takes you to their website. So this is their.
Okay.
Yeah. So this takes you off of Facebook over to their website. And
I didn't think it was going to give you a shop now.
Oh no, inside Facebook. Right. Yeah.
Bad.
Right. So they let you jump off of here and go there. So
then you have to have a website.
And then you'd have to have a website for that part, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I teach a whole nother class on how to set up to sell things online. I have a class and get set up about that. And I get into eBay and Etsy and Amazon.
I don't want to do that. Nah.
And then also your personal websites, how to set up a personal website to sell things. Yeah.
Okay.
So look for that if you'd like. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to my slides. Yeah, this guy here. All right, you're back on my slides. So this is some interesting. Do you see the Facebook stats? Yeah. Did they pop up? Facebook stats?
Yes.
It's showing. Okay. 2.8 billion monthly active users worldwide in Facebook. It's the third most visited website worldwide. Why are we even talking about Facebook business? Because so many people are on Facebook. What are the other two ahead of Facebook, do you think?
Google,
Google, yep. And
Amazon,
it's Google and YouTube.
really?
Yeah.
Not Amazon, okay.
Yeah. And then, but this third stat's interesting. Only 8.9% of Facebook's audience is in the US.
Wow.
So there's 2.8 billion worldwide, but less than 9% of that is in the US.
Hmm.
2/3 of Facebook users visit a local business page weekly. So, there's a lot of people on Facebook, and 2/3 of them use a local business page weekly. So it's something, because it's free, why not put something out there, right? Why not be found? Why not be seen that way? Okay. So we're going to create how to create a Facebook business page. Basically, I'll walk you through all this, but we'll log into Facebook, create the page, name it, put a category, up to 3 of them, and then add a description of who we are. All right, I'm going to show you some slides, and then we're going to go in and actually set one up as a sample. Okay. There's a custom section of this. Remember, we were looking at the example of the diamond candles and the paint company. They had an image at the top, and then they had the little profile picture on the left. So you want to customize that with your image, and you need to use these specific dimensions so that it fits in there. And I would recommend, you can pay somebody to make those, or you can make them yourselves. I use Canva, which is a free application, Canva, to make my graphics, and then I can make sure they fit. I can create them at exactly that size. Example, the cover 1640 by 856 pixels. I can do that and put that in there. All right. And then the profile picture, at least 180 by 180 in there. Well, I'll show you how to do that, how to add them. And then when you start creating this, it has a pretty good customized walk you through the setup process. And so we'll walk you through that. You don't have to do it all at once. It'll keep reminding you to keep progressing through it. So you can just get started on it and keep working on it as you go, and then let people know about it. There's some templates that you can use. I'll show you what those look like that are built in to try to make it easy, kind of customize it to what you're trying to put on your page. And then there's some tabs. You remember this area right in here, when this area that's got the red around it, that can be customized for your page based on what you want. I don't know if you remember that the diamond candle one had to join our list on their tabs, so that's what they wanted to let people do. And then you can control that button then there, that the button, the action button. So that's how to customize the tabs. We'll get into all that, managing the page. And then the call to action button, you can customize that too. So we looked at the candle one that said shop now. It lets you put that one blue button on there, and you can kind of customize what that is and what happens, whether it sends them to an email or a website or a phone call or something like that. You can customize how that looks. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go through now and go on a page. So I'm curious, what would be what would you create your page to be? I mean, what would be your page? What would be on your page? Anybody?
I have a little business that we sing at nursing homes, and they always want more information.
Yeah. Okay.
Our performances, and so we need a place for them to go and get that without creating a whole big website.
Right. To make it easy on you. So it's you go and sing in the nursing homes?
Yeah.
Okay. So you provide some entertainment for the nursing homes, and it'd be great if they could find you and even kind of reach out to you and kind of book an appointment or something. That'd be nice.
That would be really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Rosa said insurance. You got insurance, Rosa. Okay. What kind of insurance? Is it health, property, home? Life and health. Okay. And it's your own, you sell it, you're kind of sell it yourself as your own broker, I would guess. Okay. All right. Okay, good. All right. She said yes. All right. Anybody else have anything they would think they would create for theirs? Hiroko, business and medical and interpretation. Yep.
Jewelry and one-of-a-kind designs and mask lanyards.
Ah, nice.
Oh, is that like to hold on to the mask?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you want to pull it down, it stays on, you know, like your eyeglasses.
My glasses, I gotcha. Yeah. So you're not getting them dirty and dropping them and going through a bunch of them. Yeah.
Right.
I use one of those. They're great. But that's nice that you make them because I got a real cheapy one and it fell apart. So good business.
Good. Michael said book publishing. Good. Leona, embroidery service, quilting, and Joanne, real estate. Awesome. Well, good. So, okay, everybody's got an idea of what they would do. So let's go into Facebook. So I'm going to go over here to Facebook, and I'm logged in. I created an account called Kevin GSU. This is not my personal one, but it's like a personal account. Okay, I just called it Kevin GSU. And so I'm in here, and this is my home page here, and it's got people's stuff they're putting on. So I'm going to I can go to a couple places. I can go to pages and see all the pages that I've set up. I've set up 2 other ones from other classes I've done. Or I could go to this plus button right here, and this lets me create a page here. Or I could click the blue create new page over here. This link and this page are the same thing. They both do the same thing. All right. All right, so I'm going to click create new page. All right, now let's do one for, I don't know, let's do one for jewelry. Okay, that was let's call the page, whose jewelry was it? Coco or somebody else?
No, it wasn't mine.
Wasn't you? Who was
No,
the
it was
jewelry?
me, Donna.
Donna. All right, so we'll just call it
That's true.
we'll call it Dee's jewelry.
Oh, that's good.
I don't want to take your name and clutter up Facebook, so I'll just make a jewelry and what else? And gifts. All right, we'll do that. Okay, and let's put it in a category. See if there's a jewelry. Okay, jewelry. I don't know, do you want it to be a boutique or do you want it to be jewelry watches? Gift shop?
I
What do you
guess
think?
boutique.
Boutique, okay. All right, we can do up to 3. So let's do boutique. Where do we put in jewelry? We found it. Jewelry boutique and also gifts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's good. Okay, so you can do up to 3. Description, Donna's custom jewelry. All right, and create page. All right, now it will create the page shortly. Come on. All right, now you can add images. All right, so now I can add some images. So what I would do, so it's asking for the profile photo, which goes down here in this little circle, and then the cover photo, which goes up in here. And I will send you my notes that have those dimensions of what they are. Remember, the dimensions were, let me go back to my notes, 1640 by 856. So I mentioned Canva. So let me show you real quick how I can use, we have a whole class on Canva, but Canva lets me create really easily. I can create a design, a custom size. I'm just showing you how quickly it is to make something. If you, 1640 was the dimension by 856. Oops, 856. Okay, so then it gives me that. And Canva gives me some free images, so I can go to images. Let's look for jewelry. All right, let's see, that's a free one. We can use that. That's good. And now we're just going to make this fit in here. And then I'm going to put.
It is good. It looks like something I'd make.
Oh, good, good. Awesome. And we're going to call it, what do we call it? D's jewelry and gifts. All right, I'm just putting some text on it. We're going to make it white real quick. and make it a little bit bigger. All right, how's that? That'll work, right? All right, and then I'm just going to download that real quick onto my computer, and then I can upload it back into the Facebook. So let's throw that in there. We'll go back to our page. All right, so this is the cover photo, right? This is the bigger thing. So I'm going to say add cover photo and grab the image I just made and put it in there. Here it comes. There it is. And now I can size it a little bit too. There we go. Look good?
Yeah.
All right. And the profile picture, if I go back to Canva again and I create a new one, this needs to be 180 by 180, new design. Let's make it 200 by 200 just to be big enough. And let's put photos, a ring. All kinds of rings. And so some of these are free images, some of them are yeah, let's go in here and just make it a background. That's a good background. We'll do text. And we'll use this one. Something like this. Change the color and we'll be ready to go.
Boy.
You don't have to know all of this. This is all extra stuff here. I'm just helping you get something done.
Yeah.
All right, so that's good. We got an image. You just need to have it the right size. That's the important thing.
Mhm.
All right, so that's D's. All right, back to Facebook. All right, now we're just going to upload our profile picture here. And that's going to be in there. And see how it goes in there? There's D's. Okay, all right, so now we've got the image up here and we got the little profile down here. You can put a picture, whatever you wanted in there. It's D's Jewelry and Gifts, Boutique, and by default, it's set up with all of this over here. So let's save that. It's going to save it. Okay, now I want you to connect it to WhatsApp. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to connect it to WhatsApp. You could if you use WhatsApp. Or you want to leave. Yes, I want to leave that. Okay. All right. Now I've named it. I put the images on there, and I'm seeing it as the owner of the page, right? Because I'm the owner. I created it. I see a little different than the guest would see it. Now it says set up a couple of things. It's got to start selling from your page in a few steps. There's that part there. We'll skip that right now. And then here's the 13-step set your page up for success that'll walk you through. So establish your page identity. Let's see what we haven't done here. We've added a profile picture, I think, right? We already did that. Create a page name. We did that. We did that. Okay. Under profile, provide info and preferences. You could put a website. So if Donna, do you have a website?
Somewhere I have a Wix website.
Somewhere. Okay. You can put it in here. You can put the address in here. So let's just pretend like we have one.
Okay.
D Jewelry at, oops. That's not how you spell it. Jewel, E-R-Y, is that it? Or
Yeah,
R-Y?
that's it.
That way or E-R-Y?
Jewelry, no, RY.
Like that, right?
There we go.
All right, so we're gonna say it's www.djewelryandgifts.com. All right, so we're gonna say that. Okay, that puts that out there. Now I can add location information. I can put, if you want it to be, if it's an online one, you don't need a location, but if it's a physical store, you can put that in there, a location. Business hours, if you have hours, you can put that in there. If you have a phone number, you can put that in there. So let's put something in here. We're in the US. I didn't hit the right thing, United States. And it's going to be 555. All right, that goes in there. And then business, and you can skip any of these, like messaging, we're not going to use. WhatsApp, we don't want that. All right, this action button, this is an important one too. Up here, we'll come back to that. All right, introduce your page. Under here, they want you to invite your friends. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do a welcome post yet. You can skip that as well. Page tips, add more information. All right, this one's important here about getting more details in there. And we'll dig into some of those things. Okay, all right, so let's look and see what we've got right now. So right now it's starting to come together. And we've got, let's see if we go under tabs here, under about, what's it showing? Okay, so it's got this category. We didn't put a location. We didn't put any hours in. We did put a website and a phone number. We could enter an email. See, the more you put in here, the easier it is for people to get a hold of you. You want them to get a hold of you, right? So the more you put in here, the easier it is for them to get a hold of you. Because everybody operates a little different. I'm making up stuff just to have placeholders here. Okay, so that should go in there. You can add in additional information about who you are here, right? Add a description more about what you do. Just, sell yourself, sell what you're doing in there. Tell them what you do, what kind of services you provide, all the things that they can do. All right, I think we have all of that. Anything else we needed? We got the categories, the name, contact information, we've done that. We've got an email, we got a website in here. Okay, location. Bye, Michael. We skipped all that, but you could put it all, the location in there. Hours, we did that. There's some COVID stuff here. And under more, no, you don't have to do these things. These are, Facebook overwhelms you with so many options, right? All right, now let's say we want to, so one other thing I want to point out here, as we created this, it created kind of a user for us as the owner of this page. And you notice over here, it tells me who I'm interacting with this page as this page owner. I could change this to be my personal if I wanted to. If I change it to my personal, then it looks like as I'm a guest, right? Because I don't own the page. This is what everybody else would see. Does that make sense? So if you were to find this on Facebook, you'd see this. That's all that's out there right now. I go to home, right? And so it shows, the website, it shows the phone number, shows an email address, and my categories and the pictures I've added. If I don't go back and edit again, I can change this. Now, people can like this and keep up to date, and people can click these tabs and do whatever you have set up in these tabs, and we're going to customize those in a minute. And also this blue button, which is called the call to action button. Right now, it just says send a message, and we're going to change that because that's not what we want. So let me go back to operate as the owner of the page, and now I can interact with it as the owner. Any questions yet so far? Are you guys with me?
Yeah, a little bit. I had a couple on chat there. Let's see here. So for your big photo, can you use one of your own from your files?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's got to fit that size though. So if it's not exactly that size, you can try it and then drag it around to see, if you get enough of the image in there or not. You can start with that, sure.
So you would be downloading it in there or uploading it?
Yeah. So when you get to this point, you just click edit here, and you can upload a photo from your computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Google, stop.
And I also asked if I do use an image from, is it Canva, Canva? Is that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions so far? All right. Now, Yep.
Coco, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, Coco.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You mean these businesses are on Facebook? How do you? I've never seen such a thing.
let's
Does it show where you my business? I've
Does
never
it
seen anything.
does it
I
show
didn't know
up?
it exists.
Okay, so let's say
Does it
sorry, you're breaking up a
I'm
little bit
looking
on me.
for jewelry.
Jewelry, okay.
How would I know? How would I know that would be covered on Facebook?
All right, so
I've never
here's
seen such a thing.
all right, so here I am on my Facebook, right? This is my Facebook page here, and I'm going to go to search Facebook, and I want to search jewelry.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's go jewelry for sale or jewelry boutique. All right, now it brings, so what Facebook does is it says, here's all the places, it does them into categories. Here's marketplace,
Okay.
people with jewelry in their name.
Wow.
See, these people should not have, they should not have personal pages. They should have business pages.
Okay.
Right. And so I can go and I can filter it down to pages right here. And now these are all pages.
And are they personal and business or just business?
These are, so I clicked on pages. Let's see, we can tell by looking at them. Let's go into, let me find one. It tells you how many people like it too, so that you can see it's a big one. So this one's,
What I'm getting at is can you just Google business pages? And I mean, on Facebook, can you just ask to see business pages and
yeah.
or?
So I put jewelry up here and then I filtered by pages. So you can, then you can filter these even down. So just shops.
Okay.
Okay, so here's just shops. So let me go into, let's click on this one and see what it is. Okay, so here's, I'll close this chat. All right, there it is. There's their page. And so she's got that image and then her little logo, and then that's her, she's got a call now button. And she's got quite a bit of information about her store and where it is. Looks like it's a physical store. She's got the website, the phone number, way to do a message. It's closed. Her hours are on here. She has a menu. I guess she's got food there. Unless she's selling clothes to eat, which would be weird. But then she has all her posts, right? So yeah, so you go up here and you can search by whatever you want and find it here. And then just filter by store and you'll see it. So if we go jewelry boutique again and we say pages and shops, there's quite a few in here. They just keep coming.
Wow. A whole new way to shop. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But it's free. That's the great thing about it, right? You could do that. And you could, narrow it down by location. So you could say, choose a city. I could narrow it down to Tampa. And now these are closer to me.
Wow.
Let me see where this one is. Let's see where. Yeah, that's in Tampa. Let's see where. Yep, she's in Tampa. So, I mean, especially if you're small, it's an easy way to get out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's created something here.
My goodness, it is beautiful. Oh, girl.
All right.
I
So
never knew such a thing existed.
You never knew it was out there, huh? All right, so let's go back to home. I'm gonna go to the pages that I.
No, never.
All right, let's see where. Oh, I gotta go back to. Yeah, we're on this. We gotta find the one we were just working on. I thought I saved that, didn't I?
The jewelry.
Yeah, where's the one we were just working on? It's always drives it doesn't always update. There it is. I have to refresh. There she is. Okay, D's Jewelry and Gifts. Got that on there. And all right, so what I want to customize now is this button and these tabs. Okay, so tabs and templates. I want to show you how to do that. So if what do you think would be the best thing to put on this button right here? In our case, what should we do? Donna, what would you put on here?
Oh, God, I can't see it. What does it say?
All right, I'll give you options here. Okay,
It's the add button.
Here's all the options. Can you see them?
Yep.
So you can have people just mark it to follow. There's a gift card. There's a start an order, book now.
Would I do follow, because would that make it, if enough people follow, it'd pop up in a search more? I don't know if that matters.
I mean, it helps them keep up with what you're showing. So if they follow you, then you make a post and they would see it. It would show up on their feed. Oops. It keeps it, it keeps it in front of them. That's one thing. The things you follow on Facebook, when they post something, it shows up on your feed so you can see it.
Yeah, I think I'd hit follow. I'd put follow. No.
All right. So you could do follow. Now that's it. The only thing is you can only do one thing, right? So it's follow. That's what you're choosing it to do. Now, if I go back and I interact as a guest or, somebody else who's not the owner of the page, now it just says follow. And when I click on that, it just says, it's going to say I'm following them. So now anytime you post something, I'll get it on my feed as well. So that's one option. I'm going to go back and change it back to my the owner of the page. That's I could change this to another thing. So other things, book now, call now, contact us, send a message in Facebook Messenger. You can use WhatsApp. You can send them an email. You can sign up for something. You can send them to a video. Shop now, and we already established that's just a link to another website where you have to have a shop. But Judy-Ann, if you were thinking about a scheduling type thing and you wanted them to book with you, I don't know if that.
Oh yeah.
If that's a requirement, it'll integrate with some booking, calendar type programs that you could kind of block out what's available, what's not, and they could actually book it through there. All right, so let's leave it on follow for now, and that's what that'll be. Okay, so that's how you customize that button right there. Okay, under this drop down, you've got edit tabs. So it shows for and then more always, and so the home's always got to be there, and then I think these three you can kind of adjust, and you can adjust which ones are in here too. So we're going to go to edit tabs. And here you've got the template settings as well as the tab settings. We were just looking at the tabs. This is where you can see Facebook has to be there, but groups you can turn on and off. Let's say you don't have any groups, you can turn that off. Gray is off, blue is on. If you had events, you could put your event calendar in there and they could see that. That might be one for you, Judy-Ann, so people can find out where you are, right? Just that might be. And then you can move it up. You can change the order by just grabbing these 6 dots and holding the button down and redo the order of it. You can order the tabs that way, but remember, only the first 4 show up. First 4. So groups are off. Video, maybe you want to push that down farther on the list. Maybe you want about to be higher up here so they can find out who you are, and your events need to be up there. Reviews, you can turn that on and off. Photos is there. Community offers, services. You can turn services on and move that up. So let's bring that up here. Okay. All right. So now that's all updated. And if I go back to the page itself, let's go back to look at the page. Now, remember, I moved them around. So it's home, about, shows that. Events would be next. Right. That all would show up there. Then services would be here. I haven't added anything yet, but you can. And then under the more, you've got the other ones. So you can customize the order of those and what's in those. Okay, that's the tabs. All right, now under here, the template, I want to show you this real quick. We're using the standard template, but there's these other ones. There's a business one, a venue one, a nonprofit, services, restaurants, cafes, shopping, video page. Let's say designed to help you manage your business, including ways to post jobs. And I mean, is that really what you need? See, it shows you these different buttons on your toolbar and your tab. You know, it changes that a little bit. You can still customize it, but it changed. So let's apply this one. I'll show you what it looks like. All right, that's there. Let's go and look at it. Change it. So see what the public sees. Okay, so now, I mean, it looks pretty similar. It's got the about up here already, photos below that. So it just moves some things around a little bit. I can't, in the template, I can't customize these tabs anymore. They're kind of set that way. So I prefer just to use, well, let me go back to, let me see. I can edit this in here. I can edit these. That's true. I was in the wrong view. So you can still customize it, but you decide what template you want and then you move things around. So like again, groups, so I wanted that off, move the events up. You're gonna have a couple of showings of jewelry. You know, people, you want to hear how great your jewelry is by the reviews you get. And you want your shop to come up a little higher. Let's do it like that. Okay. So when you go look at your page, it's got your tabs here, events, shop reviews, so forth. So you can put a shop on here, but I think you're gonna, you have to get into the commerce manager piece of this.
That's okay.
Yep. Okay. All right. What do you think? Easy enough to do?
Oh no, it's a whole big project for us. But it's very worthwhile, I think.
Yeah, right. I mean, and don't be afraid to just, make it a work in progress, because you don't have to tell, people aren't going to come flooding to you and just wear you out. I mean, I wish that was a problem, but that's not going to happen. No, it won't.
So the calendar thing you said for, would that be like a Google Calendar then?
Well, you create events in here. So under here, you say create an event, and is it online or in person? So yours would be in person. And then you can put an image up here, give it a name. So
if they wanted to book, it would send them to a Facebook's personal, it's a Facebook calendar or a Facebook page. What kind of calendar? Is it a whole nother program or?
Yeah. So let's say, okay, we pick a date and you're going to do it here at 6, and it could be recurring or not.
Oh, it's right here in the, okay.
So you're doing all of this in here. You're going to do this. Let's say you're going to go till 9 and save that. And you can make it public or private, right? If anybody wants to see it, you can put a description. Come hear us sing.
So then I wonder if I would get notified, or, well, I mean, nobody's going to book it right off the thing with that if they don't know me, but after they a bit, they might. But I wonder if I better check it every day, or I could miss something maybe. Anyway, I'll look at that and see how it notifies you.
So that's okay. So then it goes in there. Now it's in your calendar, and it's got the map and everything there, and people can share it. But let's go back. I didn't save it.
Thank you. That's cool.
The other thing, the scheduling thing though. So that's events that you could put out there that you knew. But if you wanted to book with you, you under Business App Store over here, you can. These are other appointment and reservation apps as well that you can partner with. And these, usually they have a free or paid version to go along with them. But you've maybe heard of, Pointly. Let me see what else is in here.
Oh my goodness.
Any of these are all booking kind of timely. I've heard of that. But you can set, but you'd have to have an account with one of these guys also, and then connect it together, and then they would be able to do it through your Facebook business page. So they've got some there's reservations. If you're a restaurant, you could use these. E-commerce, you could build a store in here if you wanted to. Messaging, nothing in there yet. Okay. But those are, advanced integrations. What else? Manage shop. This is where you can, they help you a little bit, try to get your business out there a little bit more, let people find out who you are. There's a lot they'll do for free, and then sometimes they want to, they want to try to sell you something that just takes you further into. Facebook's always, they want to give you something free, and then they want you to pay for something to get to the next level. But the pages themselves are free. Setting up the page is free. I think that's a lot of it right there. That's the page, and it's out there. This create username. So people can find you easier. It helps to have kind of an interesting, simple username. So let's say D's Jules and gifts. What am I missing? Do I need the @ sign in front of it?
That's it.
All right. I think it makes you wait to have the page a while before they let you create a username, because it uses up that username. They don't want people stealing all these usernames. So I'm curious. I've been keeping kind of an eye on this. If I go to one of my other pages, which I've had out a little for longer, Tigers Fan Club 2021, and I hit. So it's got to be available first of all, and then you can create a username. It says it's not available. This has been giving me trouble on their Facebook piece here. I don't know why it's having so much trouble. Like, it says it's available, and then, I mean, there's no reason that all of that would not be available. But then I don't get it. It gets stuck. So that's supposed to be so that people can, this address up here is a little easier to give out to people up on the address. That's what that's for. When you create a username, because then it's a simpler address. It's facebook.com/ and then your username. So you don't have to have this crazy long number thing. So you can actually market that to people who are on Facebook.
Does it give you the option to create a bit.ly? Do you know?
Well, you could, yeah. I mean, let's say we go to this right here, and so we want to take this address, right? Mm-hmm. And then go to bit.ly. Yeah, you can always convert it through bit.ly.
Oh, you can? Okay.
bit.ly. All right, we can come in here and we can throw that whole big Facebook thing in there. Bit.ly just shortens your URL, so now it's that. But still, that's still not that. I mean, it's shorter, but it's not something you could memorize and tell people to go to. I'd get lost on the 3D9 part. But so you guys know this helps this is to shorten long addresses so people can not have to take up. So like I'm going to paste this in here. It should open us back up to that page, which it does. So yeah, you can bit.ly really any URL, but unless you have a custom bit.ly account that it was bit.ly, /jewelry or whatever, that would be good. All right. What else can I help you with? It does a lot. The biggest thing though to do is to get it, get the name up, get your image up here, your profile image down here, set your button, whatever you want your call to action button to be, program kind of your tabs, make sure you have the right tabs you want to show. And then, especially on the info or the about, I should say, that you start filling all of this out so that you have that. It's supposed to be there. And I think you notice if you don't have like hours and price range, when I flip over to the guest view of this, I don't think those even show. It only shows stuff you have, right? So that's what's nice. So if you leave something blank, it doesn't show it blank to everybody else. It just shows what you have information in. So it's a little bit cleaner. So again, this is what everybody else sees. One other thing under your, if I go back into the owner of the page and these three dots. No, it's not there. It is, I think it's manage shop. No, it is somewhere else. Settings. Okay, I'm on settings for this page. And in settings, you may or may not want people to post. Meaning, do you want to leave the page open so that people can put their comments in there? In other words, when I'm looking at this as a guest, can I come in here and do you want people to be able to just freely put stuff in there or not? This is beautiful. A lot of times you don't.
Kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous. And then we say post. All right, so now it's in there. Like somebody's put that on my wall or on my page already. It's like, this is beautiful. That's good if it's nice, but it's kind of dangerous. It could be really bad. So you can come over here and anyone can, right now it's set to anyone can publish the page, anyone can add photos. That's even more dangerous. Photos, right? So you want to come over here and hit edit. And you can say allow photo. No, I don't want them to do that. I want to review posts by other people before they're published to the page. Yes, I want that.
Now, where is this? In somewhere?
Okay, so let me back up so we're back on our page, right?
Okay.
And we come over here on the left all the way down to settings. And then up here towards the right, visitor posts. And then you hit on the right side, you got edit. So we're going to change this to review. So you can let them do it and that wouldn't get live unless you review it. Or you can just turn it off. That would completely turn them off. So if it's on disabled and I saved it, then when, let's go back to the page again as a guest. Let's see, interact as a guest. All right, so now I'm a guest. Did I get that? Did that post go away? Oh, the other one did it. See, now there's nowhere to post. It's just, I can read it. I can't post anything.
But
That's probably safer, right?
yes, definitely.
I mean, I can like and comment. I can do that. I don't know if I can put a picture in. Oh, I can.
Is there a lot of people that make comments on your business page?
Well, the whole thing is you want people to interact with you, right? I mean, what Facebook does is allows you to have you want there to be some kind of interaction.
Okay.
I mean, unless you're getting a lot of volume and unless you're commenting back and interacting with them, people will not kind of tend to congregate or talk when it's kind of quiet and there's no interaction. People like interaction.
Okay.
Press enter to post. All right, so that's
I
there.
have a question.
Yeah.
What if you aren't quite ready to launch your business yet, but you're thinking about it? Is there a way you can go on and create your business page without actually launching it and kind of work until you get to that point? Is there a way to kind of save it but not save it?
Right.
That's not so very honest, I don't think.
This allows you to, these are like posts. You can create posts that you want to schedule out. Like if you were doing videos or posts that you want to do out, you could do them all at one time and then schedule them to go out at a certain time. That's what this does. That's not what you were looking for. That's publishing tools. Let me look under settings to see if I can. All right, here you go. Page visibility. Yep, the very top one. You can change this to page unpublished.
Okay.
You can save changes. All right, so the page isn't finished yet, or the business isn't no longer active, or I accidentally created, or I don't have enough value, whatever your reason is. So just leave it on not finished yet. Click next. When do you need to finish your, wait. All right, I don't know. You can just leave that blank probably.
Okay. Okay.
So then you're still able to see it, right? You can come in here and do all the work you want to it. But I probably, when I flip over to this, I probably won't be able to see it anymore. Well, it's showing me, but I'm the same, it's my account, so.
Where did you get,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
where did you get the image numbers of how big it was supposed to be for the two images that you put up, the D's and the jewelry? You had a number there and I didn't see where you.
It was on my slides. I'll share this again.
Thank you.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll send these to you too. I'll email them to you.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah. That's those guys. Are you good on that?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, sure. Go back to this guy. All right. Oh, what else? There's other things you can click on here, and you can have as many pages as you want. You see, I've got different pages. So it does a lot. I mean, it's for free. It's pretty nice. And then, if you're active on Facebook or you start sending people to this page from Facebook, then that's really good because then you can, update your information here. You can post information. You can send them off to your own webpage if you have another webpage, whatever you want to do, or have them call you or message you. It's pretty nice. Very good. Any other questions?
Would it be better to start here to create your business than to get you a website? I mean,
well, this is free. You can do this and put it out there. This doesn't hurt you to have this out there, even just a little bit. But remember when we started the class, and some of you were like, I didn't even know this was out there. A lot of people don't go to this, but it's an option. I don't know. I've used websites for years for my businesses, but it's more of a just hanging my shingle. If you're going to be social with it, then this is a really good tool to use for that, because people who are already on Facebook, it's easy for them to find it because you can share links and share things that way. You can spill it over into your personal Facebook account and tell people about it in there, and then they find it because you probably already have a following of people there that will pay attention to what you're saying.
so this would be good for classes if you wanted to do classes, maybe?
If you were you gonna offer classes, you mean? You're gonna teach classes? Yeah, it's just a way. It's nice to have a place for people. It adds credibility to you as somebody who's providing a service or selling something, right?
Okay.
It just adds a sense of officialness to it in a sense. Yeah, and you can let people know on Facebook about it pretty easily with the share button.
Very
And
good.
then you give them an easy way to get a hold of you, which is good. Yeah. All right, excellent. Well, I will send these notes to you guys, and if you get a chance to give some feedback in the class and say how great it is, I always appreciate that. And it's always great to see you. We have lots of great classes. I've got more classes on starting businesses and side businesses that you can do that are coming out all the time. I encourage you to check those out, as I'm responsible for all the small business and entrepreneur type classes that we have. And we're continuing to offer more things using the business tools and using technology, starting businesses, starting nonprofits, and all the things related to that. So very good. Is there any
Great.
class?
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, any class you guys are looking for that you haven't seen yet on Good Setup? No. All right. That's
Here's
good.
some
We got a
last
lot.
I'm looking for, and I haven't been able to get hold of them yet. I've been missing them. So, you know, they give me one time and it's another time on
Okay.
there. So we haven't got times sunk together yet.
Okay. All right. So you're finding classes. It's just the timing of it. You got to get in sync.
It's timing. Yeah, I called the business office and stuff, and they're helping me out with those things, you know.
Yeah.
They show up on my folder as one time, but it shows up on their folder as another time. For instance,
Okay.
they had you at 11 o'clock, I think it was this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this class. And
Oh, for this one.
Yeah, for this one. I couldn't
wow.
get you, so I had to call office. They told me where you were, you know.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then the clock goes backwards instead of going forward.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Somebody in Australia, I think they said they were from, you were going to be from Australia.
Oh, boy.
So the clock counting down, but going backwards.
Oh, God.
So I go forward.
Wow.
So I couldn't comprehend that one. So yeah, I've been having troubles, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter because I find somebody that I can talk to.
Yeah.
Through it.
Good. So they're helping you?
Yeah, they're helping me. It's great. So I mean, there's no sense of getting me frustrated or anything. I just, you know, we book another time. So
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Well, I appreciate your patience and hopefully it gets worked out soon.
I think so. Thank you very much.
All right.
You have a good day.
You too. Thank you all. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.